Question 13. 72 and 25 hundredths equal 72 plus what? This is one way for decomposing a decimal number. We have three ways, as we said before. One way of them is to break the decimal number into two parts, whole and decimal. So 72, this is the one part, this is the whole part, plus the decimal part is 0.025. When you break the decimal number into two parts, don't forget to put the decimal point in the decimal part, because as we said that the decimal part has gravity, it should attract the decimal point with. If you write it as 0 to 5 only, it will be wrong. So don't forget to put the decimal point to the decimal part if you decompose the decimal number. Question number 14. 30 plus 9 plus 8 hundredths plus 9 thousandths equal what? This is an expanded form, so I will compose it together to make a standard form. So where are the whole parts? I have here 3. The place of this 3 is tenths, 1 sentence. And what about this 9? It's ones. So 30 and 9 are whole parts. What about this 8? I know the decimal part if it has decimal point. So this part has decimal point, and here I have decimal point, so they are the decimal parts. So let's compose the whole. I have 30 in tenths and 9 in ones. Then put the decimal point and compose the decimal part. Where is 8? Tenths, hundreds. After the decimal point we have 3 places, as we said, tenths, hundreds, thousandths. So this 8 in the hundreds place, in the second place, and this 9 is in the tenths, 100,000, third place after the decimal point. So in tenths I'm going to put 0, in hundreds second place I gonna put 8, and in the third place thousandths I'm going to put 9. So to compose this number it will be 39 and 89 thousandths. 37 and 76 hundredths times 1 thousandths. As we said, when we multiply by 10 hundred thousandths, I move the decimal point. Here I have by or divide by. By goes right, divide goes left. So in by, this decimal point will go right. Right means forward. How many jumps will it make? 1, 2, 3. I make 3 jumps because I have 3 zeros. So this decimal point will leave its place and make 3 jumps. 1, 2, and 3. The decimal point gonna be here. So let's write the new number now. I have 3, 7. No more decimal point here, but I have 7, then 6. And I have one gap here. This gap will be filled by putting 0. So I will put 0, then the decimal point. Decimal point now is to the most right. It doesn't have any digits after, so it's sad now. She can leave. So the number may be 37,760. Number 16, 48 and 8 hundredths is, this is word form. I want to write it as standard form. So first 48 and underline, and this and means the decimal point. I said that you have 2 traffic lights. The first light is the word and, because and means decimal point. What before the decimal point is the whole part, and what's after is the decimal part. So here I have 48, so it will be 48. So it's 48 in the whole part, then the decimal point. What about the decimal 8 hundredths? So the second light on your traffic is the word hundreds. Hundreds, because hundreds will tell you how many decimal place you have after the decimal point. Hundreds means I have tenths, hundreds, 2 places after the decimal point. Who will keep the 2 places? I have only 1 digit, 8. So this 8 will be in the hundreds place. What about the tenths place? It will be kept by putting zeros. So the number will be written as 48 and 8 hundredths. Number 17, 36 and 821 thousandths should be rounded to the nearest hundredths. So nearest hundreds means that your leader, the leading digit, is the hundreds place. Where is the hundreds place? Tenses, hundreds. So these 2 is the hundreds place. I will stop at 2. So I will crop my number till 2. This is the part and this is the digit I will stop at. Don't write other digit or any other digit after. So what about these 2? Can it take the decision alone? No, it will go to its neighbor, the digit to its right. 1. Is it strong or weak? 1 is weak. So can it help these 2? No, it will keep these 2 as it is. So the answer will be 35 and 82 hundreds. You can put 0 instead of this 1, but this 0 is useless. So we can write it to make it less digits like this. So hundreds place means you will stop at the hundreds place. But what about these 2? It will keep 2, it will, or it gonna have power to be 1 more. It depends on the neighbor, the digit to its right. If it is weak, it will keep it 2 as it is. If it is strong, it will give it power to be 1 more and be 3.